Hi there, Libra. Thank you so much for tuning in. If I'm bouncing my gaze around, it's because I'm using a new device, which is good news, that this is hopefully better sound quality that comes through for you guys. So nonetheless, again, if I'm sort of bouncing my gaze around, it's because I'm not too familiar with the orientation of this camera, and so let's just sort of ease into it technologically here. Nonetheless, dear Libra, how exciting. This is your full moon, and it's right around the 31st of March that we'll be stepping into. It's the 30th right now as I'm filming this. And of course, energy is fluid, so the energy may resonate a few days before, a few days after this period of time. Now, let us get right into it for you, dear Libra. I was meditating on your energy before I turned the camera, and I was getting, I was having this vision specifically of something that has been held, I'm hearing, at a distance so far from you. I'm hearing also perceptively, coming closer, nearing towards you. And I'm almost imagining you on, I'm hearing a Ferris wheel, but I'm seeing you specifically on almost the teacup ride at Disneyland. And you're in this teacup. And you are, or wheel, however it is that it comes through for you specifically as a vision. And you are rotating, and there is a sort of micro rotation, and there is a macro rotation. And you are rotating, I'm hearing, on a platform where it's like you're coming, this is the vision I'm getting. Okay, when you're on the ride, when you're in the teacup, and there's a sort of perimeter, almost like a circus, like a circus arena, and on the perimeter there is an audience. I'm hearing there is an audience who is waiting, I'm hearing, for you specifically, or an individual who's waiting for you. I'm hearing at the sidelines in some kind of way, take it as you will. And it's almost as if, right, it's like when someone's waiting for you in line, watching you on the ride, it's like at a certain point you your teacup swings, and you just meet them. You just graze the perimeter of the edge of whatever it is that you're operating through and by, I'm hearing. So interesting, this vision. And so I'm seeing that you are coming so close. I'm hearing razor sharp vision. I'm hearing for a number of you, razor sharp focus and clarity, coming close to, and almost bouncing off of, I'm hearing bouncing ideas off of for a number of you. What it is that in a certain way has been held impending. I'm hearing mask, I'm hearing deformity, take it as you will. What has been, I'm hearing a form of assistance, perhaps even support, but that we haven't yet seen, I'm hearing eye to eye, I'm hearing interface clearly, is now coming to terms with, is coming to terms with in some kind of way. The sort of vision that I'm getting, Libra, is, for example, somebody who has been, I'm hearing, chatting from a distance, okay, typing, and hasn't yet quite seen, let's say, even I'm hearing through video chat, specific message perhaps coming through for a number of you, or a sort of personification, okay, never quite seen, I'm hearing, in the full flesh and blood form what they've been engaging in and who they've been engaging with. And the feeling is that there is a change in the interface, and there is a sort of awakening, I'm hearing, also of a certain power. I'm hearing of also a passion. You have here the Magician, the card of Temperance, and I was hearing Temperance coming through as I was meditating on your energy before I turned the camera. The Magician looking over at Temperance in reverse, right over the moon, smack dab in the middle. 3 major arcana here, and take a look at them. Right at the base of your reading, you pulled as well here the Hierophant, the card of Taurus, and the Major Arcana. You may be dealing with a Scorpio, and I'm hearing an Aries or an Aries. I'm hearing Virgo as well as Sagittarius. You have the 6 of Pentacles upright, and the Wheel, the World. I mentioned the Wheel, though, take it as you will, in reverse, mirroring the Hierophant, okay? I'm hearing for a number of you, there is a conversation that surrounds matters of career and finances. What is to be, I'm hearing claimed, I'm hearing for a number of you, what is to be considered as well an asset within the landscape of what is considered to be a vision. Okay, and I'm hearing deformity, I'm hearing conformity, I'm hearing as well. Where is it that we are finding that there is a sort of synchrony within our work, be it with those who we feel are involved in some kind of way? There is a coming, I'm hearing coming close, coming to close terms with. However that may resonate with you, but again, I'm seeing a very clear image of someone who's almost coming, is revolving, and in their revolution is in a certain way synchronizing, harmonizing with, I'm hearing the perspective, I'm hearing the onlooker and the onsight of another. Take it as you will. Now you have here a tremendous focus on illumination, clarity, and as well manifestation. What is it in a certain way that we feel we have yet again been engaging from a distance? I'm hearing long-term, I'm hearing long-term assets and vision, that we realize we are just at the threshold of engaging in. I'm hearing once more for a number of you, and it may be cyclical, okay, and I am getting that right, the sort of feeling of sort of revolutions, and the moon speaking of in and of itself revolutions, right, cycles of change. I'm hearing demask, I'm hearing mask. There is a threshold of passion, I'm hearing, that you're tapping into. I'm hearing interface again, and I'm getting that what you are working with, I'm hearing refraining from, has almost been accessed, I'm hearing by way of the vision in a certain way until this point. What changes is how you are, I'm hearing nearing the implementation of your cause. And something I'm getting for you, Libra, again, is becoming so real, is becoming so tangible, almost surreal to you. And it's almost like I'm hearing full-fledged force. Now, let us pull a few more cards here and see what comes through for you, dear Libra. This is your full moon. So again, wherever it is that Libra resides in your chart, whatever planets it may be sort of touching upon, right? Whatever planets you have in Libra, then you may want to kind of focus on, let's say, that area of your chart, and you may find that there is clarity coming through as it pertains to that area of your chart, okay? The world, again, coming through in reverse. Smack dab in the middle, at the base, I'm hearing the inverted apex, okay, of your vision. Very interesting. The Father of Pentacles. There's something here that you've been holding and pending, okay? In a certain way, you may have felt, well, this is, I'm hearing the need be. Okay, you may have felt that in a certain way there is a timeline that you're working within. I'm hearing structured paradigm as well that relates to, I'm hearing matters of cycle and change as it pertains to what is physical, what is material, what is financial, perhaps even academic. I'm getting for a number of you again, right? It's like, what is related to the material, financial, physical world, okay? What you engage in on a day-to-day basis that you feel will bring you stability in the long term. There is an alluding to that cycle of change that in a certain way we feel we are riding on upon matters of vision. And I'm almost envisioning, you have here, I'll read all the cards off to you. Father of Pentacles, upright, mirroring here the Devil, Capricorn's card, you may be dealing with a Capricorn and or a financial system. The Son of Swords in reverse. Four of Cups upright. Four of Cups mirroring here the Son of Swords. Now, these four characters, and they are depicted by characters, are riding on the world in reverse. You recognize that what you are coming to terms with is the alignment, and I'm hearing the alliance between your vision, and I'm so sorry if you can hear that sound, that clinking sound in the background. That is Bandit eating, and his collar is banging against the bowl, food bowl, okay. So hopefully it doesn't come through too loudly there. All right, nonetheless, the alignment between your vision and what surfaces in a material, financial, also physical way. And that is what feels so surreal to you, Libra. That I'm hearing Virgo, and there could be a focus specifically on assets, okay. Here. Now you have the Son of Cups in your theme, who looks over at, and I don't know if you could catch that there. Take a look. again, this, I'm not so used to the orientation of this camera, so hopefully it makes it out all right. Okay. Son of Cups looking over here at the Son of Swords in reverse. Two suns here. Son of Swords swooping into the Devil. Okay. I'm hearing in reverse. I'm hearing hindsight vision. There may be something that you are, I'm hearing honing in on the craft of, specifically I'm hearing from a strategic standpoint in such a way that is almost a revision process, okay? And it's something that perhaps you have, I'm hearing cyclical again, you've been working with in a certain way from the past, and it could be a certain strategy that you've put into order previously that comes back around the mountain in a certain way to be, I'm hearing, revised, to be reassessed, reviewed, I'm hearing as well. There is a focus here, and a very strong focus, on if this is a partnership for a number of you, if there are a number of individuals involved, specifically in the strategic, perhaps even legal framework that you're working with, also the financial framework that you're working with, there is such a focus on the emotional, I'm hearing intelligence, so to speak, of what is laid as a foundation. And I'm hearing emotional resilience as well. And you have here a focus on the dynamic that is emotional, that I'm hearing makes and creates form. And the more that you focus on that, as I'm getting it for you, Libra, the more you focus on, I'm hearing, taking the bull by the eye, okay, specifically by the eye, and I'm hearing the horns as well as I look at this Devil card, right, this fire-footed goat on the Devil card, mountain goat, right, but I'm seeing it specifically as, I'm hearing third eye chakra. There is a focus here specifically on the water element that is being alluded to, and almost every character is moving towards and focusing on the rat on the Four of Cups card, right? And the rat is looking right back at him. And the Son of Cups, right, similarly looking over at as almost from an objective perspective, but from the standpoint that is also emotionally, I'm hearing, aware and cognizant. There is a certain language, Libra, that I'm hearing that perhaps in a certain way has been refrained from the use of. And I'm seeing it as an emotional language. I'm seeing it perhaps also of your ability to speak in a vulnerable way about what it is that we feel. That you realize is so much related to what is physically experienced. I'm hearing for a number of you. What is also acknowledged, I'm hearing in a formal way, in a formalized way, and it's almost like taking an emotional perspective and roll on, I'm hearing as well, is almost an access point for you, and I'm hearing as well for those involved, I'm hearing at the sidelines of your work, to clarify what is to surface of what is being, I'm hearing, engaged in emotionally, and I'm hearing emotional interface. I'm hearing discourse. And if you're waiting to communicate on something, there is a sort of processing, as I'm getting it, the sort of emotional, I'm hearing interface. I'm hearing again the question of how am I going to, in a certain way, also strategize what it is I want to communicate, that I have wanted to communicate for quite some time, and there may be a Capricorn individual involved, or the communication of matters that are physical, that are material, financial, yet again, and this may be around energy. If you are Libra, yes, let's say Libra Sun, Moon, Rising, Ascendant, however it is that you're watching this video, but Right, this may be the energy of Capricorn coming through in your chart. However, it is that Capricorn is operating in your own personal blueprint. Now, there may be an individual as well who has a lot of water in their chart. And again, this can also be your own energy specifically related to the Son of Cups. Okay. But there is here a certain thread of acknowledgement of what I'm hearing the power of performance is to manifest as, and I'm getting it as the performance that is fed through by way of the channel of the emotions. And I'm hearing emotions, and it can also be speaking to, right, matters that are inherently spiritual, that are energetic, that are also intuitive, and how it is that we are accessing this point in a certain way is, I'm hearing where we find our scope. I'm hearing verbatim of expression. How it is that in a certain way we, I'm hearing, again, in the interface, I'm hearing the colloquialism of our work as well. How is it that what we are engaging with as an ideology, as a vision, as a dream, I'm hearing as also assets, what it is that we may be physically working with, in a certain way, translates through I'm hearing our perception through time, and the perceptive quality and tone to this change, and I'm hearing this undertaking as well, is everything, Libra. I'm getting that it's everything for you, and you recognize that. And the recognition as well, Libra, that I'm getting is that bandit. Sorry, Libra, all the noise there. Is that it's not enough, I'm hearing, to just, I'm hearing show up. And I'm hearing to show up and just tell. To show and tell. What it is, I'm hearing you've been expecting to surface as the interface of your work. I'm hearing your language. I'm hearing spoken, I'm hearing unspoken, to be laid to rest. There may be something that you really want to communicate, Libra. I'm getting that for a number of you. Again, focus specifically on the Scorpio archetype. Ring it out, bandit, ring it out. Lots of little noises here in your reading. Little bells and whistles. Nonetheless, what it is that in a certain way you have acknowledged you've wanted to communicate, perhaps for a number of you. You realize it's not just about, I'm here getting up and taking the stage. Okay. Again, I beckon to emphasize, right, the orientation of focus, the Father of Pentacles who looks over at the Devil, who looks over at the Four of Cups, the Rat on the Four of Cups card, who looks back at all of these characters, right? And almost making eye contact, almost like I'm hearing salute with the Son of Cups. There is a certain expectation, I'm hearing threshold as well, of communication or strategy that is held, I'm hearing impending, I'm hearing, and in waiting for the culmination of the emotional resonance factor of your dream. How is it that we are coming to, I'm hearing, terms with what it is that we feel for what it is that we have and hold a vision for. And that I'm getting is the access point. And what is on hold until that point, as I'm getting it for you, Libra, is the material, financial manifestation of this dream. Okay, so it's like the focus for you, it's like the Father of Pentacles and the Devil, right, are both sort of at the mercy of, I'm hearing, clarification of passion. And it's almost reflective as well, right? The Devil looking over the Four of Cups, the Four of Cups looking over the Devil. The same with the Father of Pentacles. And what comes in tow is strategy, is clarification, but indirectly. Again, what clarifies things, as I'm getting it, of both, I'm hearing what is material, what is financial, what is physical as well, professional as I'm getting it. It is what is acknowledged of our emotional expectation of it. Okay. okay? And so there's a focus on, yet again, how is it that in a certain way we are, I'm hearing verbalizing what it is that we are feeling, and I'm hearing certain truths. What is it that is a truth for us? That is, I'm hearing a hard set value for us as well, that we recognize we are to sort of bring through in the mix of what is perhaps a strategic form of clarity as it pertains to what we're setting into motion. Thank you so much, Libra, for tuning in to your video. Have a beautiful, beautiful full moon in your own sign. Love and light to all of you. And thank you so much for your dear support. For those of you who like to take on a hands-on approach to matters of manifestation for this particular cycle, starting just with the full moon in Libra, the Moon Manifestation Cycle program is now live, and you can check it out, reserve your signs via the link below in the description box I provide, and you can order your signs that way. I know some of you have been asking, which sign do I order? And I highly recommend, if you're going to order one sign, to order your moon sign, given that we're going to be focusing on the transit of the moon in particular energetically. So ordering your moon sign can be incredibly illuminating there. What's going to be included in this program, for those of you who may not have already participated in the last few sessions, it's going to provide a reading to you, depending on what sign it is that you order. And I've basically assess the energetic movement of every sign through from the 31st of March to about the 16th of April. And this is from the full moon in Libra to the new moon in Aries. So this chunk of time I've assessed independently for each of the signs and targeting on particular dates of highlight for each of the archetypes. So again, taking a hands-on sort of approach to matters of manifestation. In addition, what you'll get along with that is a calendar with specific dates that are targeted for your particular sign again. So depending on what signs that you order, that calendar will be tailored for that archetype specifically. And activities, guided alchemical questions, so on and so forth, will also be provided in a separate PDF that also will come through upon purchase. So thank you so much, dear Libra, for tuning in. And if you've got any questions at all, feel free to email me at alchemyandyou@gmail.com, or you can chat me live via my website, alchemyandyou.com. The link is in the bio description box below. Right hand corner, just click that. If I don't happen to answer immediately, just leave your email address so that I can get back to you there. Okay, and I know, last little message here, I know some of you have been asking if I do personal readings, and you can purchase personal readings on my website, alchemyandyou.com. There should be a link at the top. It says services. You can click through that. I do readings, I do astrology reports, full length and depth, about 13 pages, as well as energetic alignment protocols and mentorship services. So thank you so much again, dear Libra, for tuning in. Love and light to you all on this transformational journey forward, and I'll see you soon. Bye.